Now I know my ABCs. Won't you come and sing with me?
Good day, everyone. This topic talk about angle of depression and angle of elevation. First, we need to know what is angle of elevation. The angle of elevation is the angle formed between your line of sight and the horizontal. It's the angle you need to elevate or raise your head to see the object above. Here the example of angle of elevation. The image show concept of the angle elevation using the scenario with the Eiffel Tower. A girl standing on the ground looking at the boys positioned at the top of the Eiffel Tower. The horizontal line represents her initial eye level. The line of sight is the imaginary line extending from her eyes to the boy up the top. The angle of elevation is the angle formed between the horizontal line and the line of sight. And the second, what is angle of depression? The angle of depression is the angle formed between your line of sight and horizontal. It's the angle you need to depress or lower your head to see the object below. Here the example of angle of depression. This diagram illustrates the concept of an angle of depression. A person on the top of the 50-foot building is looking down at another person in 30 feet away. From the base of the building, the angle of depression is the angle between the horizontal line of sight from the person on the building and your line of sight to be person on the ground. The angle of elevation and the angle of depression are both angles measured from horizontal line. Their key similarities is they are alternative interior angles, meaning they are equal in measure when two parallel lines are intersected by transversal. In practical terms, this means that if you measure the angle of elevation from point of A to point B, the angle depression from point B to point A will be the same. And that's all. So for this video, I'll be discussing about problems involving angles of elevation and depression. So example number 1 here, a hiker is 400 meters away from the base of the radio tower. The angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 46 degrees. How high is the tower? So if we're going to draw the problem here, let's say this is the radio tower. Okay? So this is the radio tower. Then the hiker is 400 meters away from the base of the radio tower. So this is the base of the radio tower. So the height here is 400 meters away. So this is 400 meters. Then the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 46 degrees. So we're going to draw a line here. Okay. So this is the angle of elevation. And this is 46 degrees. 46 degrees. Question is, how high is the tower? Let's say this is X. So we're going to define. So my face is very crazy. I will stop to put in screen my face because so very crazy my face in put in probably solving. And now I will stop my face put in probably solving. And this is 46 degrees. 46 degrees. Question is, how high is the tower? Let's say this is X. So we will be finding the height of the tower. So finding here, this is the angle of elevation, which is 46 the side here, 400 centimeters is the adjacent side, and this one, x, is the opposite side. So we can use here tangent. So we can solve for tangent of 46 degrees equals the opposite side, which is x, over the adjacent side, which is 400. Okay, cross multiply. This will be tangent of 46 times 400. So times 400 equals x. Then tangent of 46, that will be 1.03553, and so on. We're going to multiply that one to 400, so times 400, the result will be 414.21. So x is 414.21 meters. Okay, second problem. From the top of a cliff, 280 meters high, the angle of depression of a boat is 25 degrees. How far from the base of the cliff is the boat? Now, if we're going to draw the problem, this is the cliff here. This is 280 meters. So this is 280 meters. Then the angle of depression of the boat. So if we are going to have the boat here, this is the boat. Then the angle of depression of the boat is 25 degrees. If we're going to draw a line here. Okay. So angle of depression, we're going to draw an imaginary line here. And the angle of depression is this angle here. So this is 25 degrees. So we're going to solve for this side here. Okay? From the base of the cliff towards the boat. So solving this one, if this is 280 meters here, the cliff, this is also 280 meters. Then, we're going to have this one as x. We can also have this one as x. And solving this one, the given is the adjacent side, which is x, and the opposite side, which is 280 meters. So we're going to have tangent of 25 equals opposite, which is 280, over the adjacent, which is x. Then, cross multiply tangent of 25 times x is equal to 280. So x here will be equal to 280 over tangent of 25. So tangent of 25 is 0.466. So we're going to have x equals 280 divided by 0.466. So dividing this one, this will resolve to 600.86. So, from the base of the cliff to the boat, that is 600.86 meters.